Welcome to another episode of Eat Smoke Drink. Today I am reviewing another rare malt bottling. Super exciting because rare malts are exciting. It is the 27-year-old Blair Athol rare malt special released by Diageo. 54.7% alcohol. So this was distilled 1975. So I find it quite exciting reviewing these rare malt bottlings. The reason is because what I like about the rare malt bottlings is that because they're distilled in an era where it's not heavily industrialized yet, the spirits that they distill. So it's a lot more old-fashioned, a lot older style. Things are not just for efficiency, but they're also because that's how it was. And so it gives you a little insight back in time. So Blair Athol is a Highland whiskey. It is one of the main malts inside Bell's blended whiskey. So Bell's is a very massive brand out there, and this is the single malt version of that, unblended, as raw as you can possibly have it. 27 years, let's get nosing. And I'm using the blender's glass because I'm finding that for super premium whiskies, this just gives me a bit more of that experience. If you're using a blender's glass to nose, just give it a little distance from your nose first and acclimatize to that smell. Immediately I get that old bottle effect, but also that sooty coal soot smell from that era. Minerally, a stony, like a hot stone smell to it straight away. Very fragrant, delicious, from the get-go delicious. Brown sugar syrup, some toffee, a little fruitiness, but you know what, more floral than fruity. If I was to pick flowers, I would say a rose syrup. Quite a strong rose syrup is that. I'm getting some spice in there, a bit of nutmeg, but it is overwhelmingly floral. A glass of sunshine and shit weather, there you go. But I just can't escape that sootiness. And you only get that sootiness with really old-fashioned whiskies. You get a lot of that from Taliskers, actually. Even the modern expressions of Talisker, you get that sootiness. But unfortunately, most whiskies nowadays don't get that sootiness. It's just too clean. But this has got a little bit of that smoky, sooty dirtiness. Absolutely gorgeous, and I love Blair Athol, but this is just another level. I'm getting a chalky taste, like a baby talc. A slight herbal note to it. Licorice. A hint of anise. Oh, absolutely fragrant. Let's taste it. Oh wow, there's something else. These rare malt bottlings are so good. The intensity of flavor is just something else. It's just, you just can't match it. It's not about the alcohol, it's just the style, the distilling era, and just the barrel selection. It's just phenomenal. And I'm not just saying that because these are very sought after and you have to fight for them in auctions. I mean, yeah, that adds some novelty factor, but there's a reason for that. They're just excellent bottlings. And for every bottle that we open is one less in the world of these rare malt bottlings. A bitter cherry, followed quickly by sharp sweetness. Definitely rose water, a rose syrup, quite floral. In the back end, a little bit of spice lingers. I'm thinking a very fine hint of black pepper. So it's got a bit of contrasting flavors to this. But the finish is immense. The finish is just lingering. I'm still salivating. It is chewy, it is complex, a huge depth of flavor. I wouldn't say it's super oily, but it is quite an oily dram. It really sticks to the palate, sticks to the mouth. I'm gonna have to rinse my mouth quite thoroughly after this before I review another, because it's just such an overwhelming flavor. But not in a bad way, the best possible way. This is absolutely excellent. I'm getting that sootiness, the back of the palate smoke. I'm getting some old bottle effect. Is it old bottle effect? You know, if you look at my previous posts, one of my previous videos, you know, is it old bottle effect because it's been in the bottle for a long time and you get some of that taint from the bottle, or is it because the style is so different and it's a different taste completely? I think a little bit of both, but definitely the 1975 style distilling is prominent in this. Something that you will not get from modern expressions, such a general rule of thumb now. I'm getting a little bit of earthiness into that, some leather, some slight butteriness. Absolutely fantastic. I'm not going to water it. I think that if you want to water it, grab one and then water it and you can try it out. But yes, I would recommend buying one of these. It is quite an expensive bottle of whiskey. It is definitely for a special occasion only, but delicious. You will not regret it. Cigar pairings. I would go for something super Maduro, super strong and smoky and oily for this, because it can withstand that. The sweetness and the creaminess and the thick texture of that kind of tobacco would really suit. Fantastic. Look, I'll go as far as a food pairing for this. I think some plain vanilla shortbread would really be nice with this. Something that's sweet, vanilla, with a lot of fat would really suit this particular dram as well. As you probably noticed, I'm a hedonist, so there you go. Until next time, make sure you eat, smoke, drink. Thank you for joining me today. Cheers.